Oke guys, lanjut ke game kedua ya, antara Minana Evos melawan Bigetron Beta.
This is Minana Evos going up against Bigetron Beta.
Kita lihat aja guys ya.
If they have to sacrifice farm, they're just gonna have to give it away to Minana Evos' side. Losing tempo is not a big deal compared to hitting their level 4 on time. That's the main goal here from both sides. Now, the one unique thing about Bigetron Beta is the fact that they have this Florin in their composition, allowing to give you access to things like Do, right? The extra item you get from Finn's passive, he can give it over to the gold laner.
Narasi pasti pakai labu-labu guys ya. Cuma kalau Finn udah dikasih hero support ya, hero support itu OP sih dia. Lagi ini dari Bigetron Beta pakai meta 2 support guys ya.
Considering the fact that, you know, chips against Barats, you know, as long as the Barats has stacks, right, this chip is going to get completely shut down, but he is going to choose to try and bully Xyve for now. He's doing a decent amount, but the heals from his Finn is just keeping him topped up, and Perks, he's getting chipped away.
Yep, this is exactly what you want to see from Bigetron Beta. Make sure that Xyve is able to walk away from this lane without losing too much farm. And now that Finn is nearby, once he hits level 4, he doesn't necessarily need to be nearby to save his life.
Oh boy, seeing of saving lives right now, I think they have to understand what's the win condition coming from Minana Evos, right? That win condition relies solely on chips finding the opportunities with those shortcuts. That's pretty much the game plan that kind of wins them. But if they take a fight preemptively right now, this Barats is going to shut them down. But in this case, Barats is going to be dived on here. He's got the stack, but he's chain stun all the way. So much damage! One more HP, they need one more, they can't fight him. Perks, I know you want it. Go for it. No, he flickered the wrong direction and Lynch is able to get out. Oh, that is so unlucky, but at the same time, Turtle comes in, the pause as well.
Oke lah, karena di sini kita telat gak ngaruh, kita bisa langsung aja di sini ya guys ya. Sabar dulu guys. Ini yang jadi caster si Xyve ya, kembarannya maksudnya.
Okay, gold laners versus gold laners, but Lynch, he actually didn't go back. He's relying on the heals coming from Finn so that he can actually efficiently continue his farm rather than break tempo, recall back, and then walk out. So he's trying to maintain his economy with the Fredrin for now, which is okay, risky, but I can see where he's going at.
Well, I mean, regardless, Coil is still a full level ahead, as expected, right, against Lynch. And I think right now, Bigetron Beta, they're just playing towards their win condition in that gold lane, right? A lot of the resources, a lot of the rotations are leading to his side of the map. Finn using that alt Xyve, even committing to using his entropy in that 1v1 against Sumpak is dangerous, because as soon as it times out, Sumpak wants to get back in, but he has to keep in mind the health that he's at.
Okay, Perks, they're going for the dive as well.
Lynch, penalty zone-nya. Iya, Perks yang tumbang guys. Tumbang 3. Nice banget.
You do not miss with the Barats and BTR. They're gonna get 4 for nothing with that engagement.
I'll give it to Minana Evos. Good target priority on Lynch, but they barely got through the rest of the team's temp HP. So they are putting a lot of focus. And in the meantime, right, Sumpak actually ends up dying, which is great for Bigetron Beta, because this is what their main win condition is supposed to be. Full gold plating for the side of Xyve. He's willing to take damage. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get out with the entropy as well. But Minana Evos, they got a little bit angsty here. They thought they could have enough damage to kill Lynch, but guess what? Nope, no. You just can't fight against a Barats this early in the game, man.
Oh, look at that. Look at that damage. Oh, he's so far ahead. 3,000 ahead compared to Vayne, who's only at 8,000. Now 9,000, trying to shorten that lead a little bit more. Narashi, he's got the easiest job. Just clear waves, wait for the time to jump in, wait for the potential portal to jump through. He's having a good time. Ooh, lane swap from both sides.
Okay, now Perks.
Wait, hold on.
He's gonna try for this play for now.
Oh, rush it.
Okay.
Rush it.
Well, are they?
They're gonna rush it.
They dropped the entropy. Okay, they're gonna try for it as well. Minana, they should wanna go for
Hey,
his ball.
Lo si P. Masih P yang dapat guys ya.
has been used, but they are going to try and get him out as well. Lich, he's going to be kited out from the snow. Might be taking a bit too much damage here. The NetherRealm keeps him alive, but the heals also keep it sustained, but eventually getting kited out. They do trade off the jungler, but Perks, he's going to try and get out. Rashi almost getting the pick off, but Perks, he is able to escape to safety. Xyve with the entropy forward to catch someone. But Minana says bye-bye.
Man, BTR Beta are so bloodthirsty. They end up losing gold plating on the top side. Sumpak's able to trade down tier 1 on the bottom side. So really, was this worth it for the side of BTR? Probably not, actually. They're losing more map presence than they are gaining. And what they had from a 4-to-1 kill lead with 700 gold underneath their belt, that could have been 2,000 if they wanted it.
Yeah, they could have. They could have. But again, got a little bit greedy. Lynch, he could have just secured the turtle and just backed off. Again, they're trying to make a play, knowing that they have the level of advantage. But Minana Evos right now is in a situation where they are using the Astro Echo very, very nicely, right? I feel like YAGESYA's timing with those Astro Echo has been spot on. It's either used to get information or just taking advantage of the fact that this Barrage does not have mobility.
True. Hey, wait a minute. They haven't updated the API. They're still using... our API is still using the Calamity as a Calamity side in comparison to the Starling side, sorry. With that being said,
kecepatan Lins.
We know for sure that the Starlium side
niatnya mau mencuri mah nggak jadi, mah nggak dapat guys ya. Tapi juga ya beda level guys, 2 level malah.
Presence, right? And that's exactly what you want to be doing for Minana Evos, because if somebody makes the mistake of going into the side lanes by themselves and not realizing that Perks can just show up at a dive's call, this is what you get.
Okay, Perks.
Waduh, langsung all in lagi. Ya Tuhan, masih aman. Duh, sumpah mati.
And now they dive this.
So much value with this
play. Geng atas dibuang malah mati. Buset. Waduh, tetap ditukar lah. Tapi ya ditukar juga dengan turtle guys ya. Dikasihkan ke arah Xyve.
Bot side, top tier 1 will fall into the hands of Minana Evos. This is going exactly like they want it to be, right? Trade map pressure for neutral objectives as long as it's not.
Pas banget itu netherramnya ya. Ada netherram mati guys itu guys. Fix valid no debat.
NetherRealm was the only reason why he survived that. What a outplay! Wow.
He's keeping it real. He's keeping it real. No disrespect from either side. These competitors recognize each other, right? They're not taking any chances by being lazy of, oh, I just need a recall in front of their faces. Oh, I better not use my ult and save it for later.
Oh, and the funny thing is that the NetherRealm is not instant, by the way. It does take a little bit more time. Like, he channeled preemptively knowing that YAGESYA was going to connect the shot.
Atasnya.
But behind here,
Perks. Waduh, malah mati dia. Itu sumpah diuntal guys. Buset. Langsung dipakai flicker malah ya, nggak pakai purify guys. Nggak ada yang respect sama Linsnya bro. Toh juga dia cooldown sih.
Oh boy, mistakes. But now BTR, they are going to be looking a little bit more happier here as they are in a situation where they can turn the favor. But the Bloom starting to get a little bit bigger now. And on top of all, the kills from Florin are slowly but surely getting stronger.
Yeah, stronger and stronger. The raw sustain coming in from Bigetron on beta. As long as these fights actually progress later down the line with no resources and they're just trading cooldowns for cooldowns of S1 and S2, Bigetron beta should be the ones on top, right? Overall, in comparison to Minana, who's a lot more focused around their cooldowns.
Well, speaking of cooldowns here, Perks does have a very, very long cooldowns, but so far his engagements hasn't been fruitful at all. And Bigetron beta, they're forcing an entropy here, trying to chip away.
9 guys ya, Lord yang pertama guys. Sumpah udah beli endless battle.
Pick off onto either Vayne, which they got his flicker out, so they're not too scared about his initial engage because they can visibly watch him make it happen. And at the same time, Minana Evos, they don't mind this. Okay, we lose the flicker, at least we get pressure on the top side of the map. Their orange buff is available, so somebody is going to take that. We're going to assume that is going to be Xin because we see Barats in towards the Lord Pit. So now Minana Evos, they have a window here to go back to farming before regrouping.
This is weird. Like, I feel like Minana Evos, they're just in a situation where they just don't know how to play around these chips right now. Like, game 1, they had a clear idea here, but this time Perks is put in a spot where Who does he focus if you think about this?
He's looking for a potential side lane gank. Oh, he sees the Lapu actually move away. That's unfortunate here. Now BTR, they're going to try and rush this down. They have to fight.
Okay. Yelly Haze.
They have to fight.
They have to. They don't have the numbers as well. They need to drop a shotgun
Wah,
somewhere.
Xyve yang dapat guys. Buset, Persnya Bantai. Bantai aja guys. Satu. Kalem. Kalem bro. Gila Xyve guys. Iya. Walah, bagus banget guys.
Who's left all by himself.
Oh, that's a little sad. He tried to escape as well, but got entropy down. Oh, a little sad here for Minana Evos, but Bigetron Beta, they want to turn this into a 1-1 rather than lose 2-0 against their PH counterparts, right? Look at the way that they have map coverage. They're consistently making sure mid lane and as well as the bot side. Entropy once again, it's dead!
Yelly Haze, 2-shot, 3-shot, goodbye. Oh boy, BDR not happy about what happened game 1 this time. Game 2 showing absolute dominance unless this Barats get picked off because that is
sakit
a
bener guys ya.
tiny dinosaur with no stack.
Tadi pertanyaannya kok bisa guys? Itu muset, itu Fredrin Sambonya aja kerasa gitu guys.
Entropy still active coming from Bigetron Beta. They don't want to risk this here, but Rain, he gets pulled back, forces the flicker out of there, so he's going to be able to reset. They lose a tier 3, but BTR Beta, they back off.
Yep, taking an inhibitor so early on is pretty good for Bigetron Beta, especially since they're the ones.
Ini mau nggak mau dari Evos juga harus main di base-nya guys ya. Buset dilihat 2 hit lagi. Wah, astaga. Gila sih Xyve sih guys. Wow, fix MVP Xyve guys. Fix coy, fix. Langsung N aja gak sih bro? Wah sumpah. Gila Xyve cepet banget Xyve. GG guys. 14 menit doang sekelas MPL PH ya guys ya. Evos Minana Evos ya. Wah gila sih. Oke lah guys ya, kita lanjut ke game ketiga guys. Karena ini BO3 bro. Bye bye.